Hi there and welcome to another session of Business Studies for the 11th Standard with me Vishwanath sir. Our quest for excellence will continue and our quest to become better should be the order of the day. Today whatever we are, we should go a step ahead. It could be a small step, but this step has to be taken because it all starts off with small steps. It's like a small child growing big, not overnight, but in slow phases. So this is something which we need to learn. And this small comes from our chapter itself, which is small business. We did various aspects in business studies. We did aspects right from the origin of what is business, what is trade, what is commerce, and what are the aids to trade, what are auxiliaries to trade, what are business services, and what are the different emerging modes, what are the different sources of finance, this and much more. We did this with the intention that we understand the subject much better. Not only this, we tried and linked it with some great personalities, some great organizations. How they have made it big is a question which is to be answered by all. Okay, we need to learn at every stage. And when we put this approach of learning at every stage, there is where we are going to progress and go ahead. Okay, so we left last time with the need and importance of entrepreneurship development, where we discussed the first 5 points, and we need to discuss the other points ahead. Now, before we discuss the other 5 points ahead, it is always better to retrospect and discuss those which we had previously done. Okay, so let us go ahead and do that. So the need and importance of entrepreneurship development. Number one, we had told creation of employment opportunities. But naturally, the person who has an idea, he is getting employed himself, plus as his business is growing, he is employing the other people. And when the other people are employed, there is where the whole nation grows, the progress happens, the economic progress happens, and the country is well developed. Second was the capital formation. Setting any business enterprise requires funds. Either you have your own funds, but if you are falling short of money, it's always advisable that you borrow from a bank or a financial institution at those rates which is feasible for you, and those amounts which can be repaid back by you easily. So capital formation is the next need or importance of entrepreneurship development. Third is balanced regional growth. So what happens is that when you take up you take up the rural areas and develop there, set up certain units out there, there is where the country is bound to grow, because a large majority of our population yet exists in the rural sectors, and if this sector develops, there is where the nation is going to develop. So we need a balanced regional growth. This is one of the most important economic situations which need to be tackled. And if the right kind of policies are adopted by the government, there is where you will find that the country is going to grow. Fourth is use of local resources. It is agreed that we are reliant on certain resources which are not available here. But how to make use of those resources which we have is a very important aspect of business and entrepreneurship development. Okay, so the local resources are basically the production is done by these micro and small scale industries, which happens to be the progress in certain areas. You have classical examples of Amul, you have classical examples of Nirma, how they had made it big from small. Okay, They started with small and then they grew, okay, and their origins was using the local resources. Fifth, we studied about improvement in the per capita income. If you see the number, entrepreneurship development develops a number of units, and because of the number of units increasing, the production increases and it generates wealth in the form of goods and services. This results in the increase of overall productivity and per capita income. So following the next point now, that is the sixth point, improved standard of living. Okay, so automatically if a person is employed, he is going to earn a certain sum of money, and he earns a reasonable sum of money. Also, it would be that he's improving his standard of living as what it was before. First he was nothing, now he's getting a job, he's getting an opportunity to grow. Seventh is economic independence. Now, as a country develops by itself, it is less dependent on the other countries. Not only that, any excess production which happens goes by way of exports, and these exports to other countries gives us valuable foreign exchange reserves, okay, which we can tackle for buying certain sophisticated machinery or equipment, or develop our country overall. Point number 8 tells there is reduction in social unrest. Okay, when people are unemployed, they resort to different crimes, they to different activities which are not good for the society. But once they are employed, okay, their mind works only in that area, that they have to work and they have to come back, they have to work, they have to come back. So this reduces the unlawful activities, illegal activities, and they are getting gainful employment. This helps the individuals to use their energy and mind in the right direction, leading to a better society. Okay, from here we come to facilitating the overall development. Every entrepreneur not only creates gainful employment for himself, but also generates employment opportunities for others also. Okay, and what does he do? He does every new enterprise creates demand for inputs required and provides output required by the other enterprises. This leads to the process of industrialization, and the success of the existing enterprises creates a positive and enthusiastic environment to establish further new enterprises. Okay, that was point number 9 for you. Coming to the last point of need or importance of entrepreneurship development is enhances managerial ability. With our growth, we develop further. We develop certain skills which we had not had before, simply due to the fact that we were in the process of progressing. Entrepreneurship development organizes various educational and managerial training programs to inculcate the required skills in entrepreneurs so that they can run their enterprises efficiently and successfully. Okay, so this is enhancing the managerial abilities. So just going through the 10 points again very quickly. Number 1 is the creation of employment opportunities. Number 2 is capital formation. Number 3 is balanced regional development. Number 4 is use of local resources. Number 5 is improvement in per capita income. Number 6 is improved standard of living. Number 7 is economic independence. Number 8 is reduction in social unrest. Number 9 is facilitating the overall development. And last but not the least, number 10, enhances managerial abilities. Okay, so this is something which you need to know, and these were the needs and importance of entrepreneurship development. How a small venture leads to big gains. So this is something which you need to really understand. So we should encourage these startups. We should see to it that these startups are the order of the day. Once you start developing these startups where the huge organizations give them certain support financially, technically, and even in terms of research, this is going to help them a very long way. Okay, so it all starts off with big organizations, with governments giving them the support with the increase. Let's take a very small example where you see that a certain business organization was developing, and because it received support from the government, okay, it went and enhanced its skills, productivity further. Because it enhances productivity further, the number of people, the employment opportunities started increasing. When people were employed, their standard of living started increasing. They started purchasing more goods and services, which led to increase in production uh, in the production units. And once this went ahead, the production units went in for expansion. And now every place where expansion is taking place, you are seeing that more employment opportunities are created. When more opportunities are created, automatically the standard of living, the level of the level of achieving greater heights is much more. So not only that, if we are concentrating a little bit more on the rural areas, we are seeing certain balanced regional development also. All these things, when you combine together and then you bring things together, this is where it will make a difference in the lives of these people, and this is where they shall surge and go ahead. Today India is doing well, but we need to do better. Our population is one of the important deterrents. There is where we need to put our foot down and work towards that area, plus developing this. But when you are developing, and if the population is increasing at a greater levels, then all the efforts which is put will go a waste. So today we need to focus on certain important social aspects, certain important economic aspects, certain important financial aspects, whereby which all these things come together in one roof. Okay, so this was the importance and need of entrepreneurship development. Okay, thank you so much. This is Vishwanath sir signing off, and I shall be back in the next session with a little bit go ahead with this chapter. Thank you so much.